Handy Hudsonite here, bringing you tips, hacks, and reviews on how to get the job done. Today I want to look at 6 fluids in your vehicle that are crucial to the operation of your vehicle that you need to be checking on a regular basis. Ideally, you want to be checking these each week, but I know with our hectic schedules that seems daunting, so doing this at least once a month is a great idea. So what are those 6 fluids? Well, we're going to look at the 6 fluids related to the different systems in your car, and we're going to begin with the ones that you hear the most about. So let's talk about washer fluid. Your washer fluid is what feeds your washer intake that will be spraying that liquid onto your windshield. And washer fluid is it's resistant to freezing down to a certain level, much lower than water. That's why you put that in instead of just pure water. And you want to make sure you have this operating properly for parts of the winter season where your windshield can get dirty, as well as hot and dusty conditions in the summer, or if you live in the southwest part of the United States. Second fluid would be your oil. We hear a lot about oil changes, checking your oil. And of course you want to check your oil on a regular basis as well to make sure that you don't have any oil leaks. You also want to make sure that your oil is not too dirty and is lubricating your engine properly. So that's number 2. Number 3 would be your coolant. Your coolant level is highly imperative to be checking because it keeps your engine at a good operating temperature. It also, during the colder months, it's what gives you heat in your car and is integral to the heating system. So you want to make sure your coolant is clean. You want to make sure that it is not too low in your reservoir. Next, we want to look at our power steering fluid, and that's crucial for the steering of your car, of course. And you want to make sure that the power steering fluid is not getting too dirty, because that can hamper the steering, the steering experience. You want to make sure that it's filled to the proper level and not too high, not too low. Next, we want to look at our transmission fluid. The transmission fluid is something that you don't often think of checking, but it is something that can indicate how our transmission's health is doing. If it smells burnt or if it is discolored, then that indicates that either the fluid needs to be changed in your transmission or you have some transmission issues that need to be addressed by a professional. Lastly, number 6 is the brake fluid. Now, brake fluid is hydrostatic. It tends to absorb water, and so you have to make sure that this fluid is in good operating condition. It also tends to get dirty as well. In fact, just the other day I helped my son change out his brake fluid in his car because it was extremely dirty, and we were also replacing the front brake pads anyway, so we had the tires off, so it made sense to bleed the brakes. And this was something that is easy to do, yet you want to know what you're doing so that you don't get air into your brake system. So you want to make sure your brake fluid is clean. You want to make sure that there's plenty of it topped up to the fill level in your master cylinder in your car. So those 6 fluids are extremely important to continue to monitor and to maintain. You want them all to be changed on regular maintenance intervals that would be indicated in your owner's manual or owner's repair manual for your vehicle. So be sure to be aware of that. If you're a little unsure of how to do this, please consult a professional and make sure your car is getting in for regular routine maintenance so that these fluids can be maintained and changed out regularly. So there again, 6 fluids in your car to be checking on a regular basis to ensure the proper operation of your vehicle. Handy Hudsonite here. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get up-to-date indications of when my videos go up, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.